Handsome. Bitch ready to pay your ransom.
Come on, man. I ain't ready to pay for some rent.
You got jokes.
I really want to play y'all in pool for real.
I really feel like you just talking on me.
The only thing I ever lied about, probably, oh shit, y'all didn't get the other shit.
Let's go. You think you can fuck with me in pool?
I think I ain't good in, like I said, baseball, but pool?
You wanna know the only thing? You wanna know the only thing I ain't good at? Losing.
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna be mad as fuck at me.
You can't beat me at shit but losing.
Type shit. We gonna see. Might need to bring all this equipment to the pool table.
You got twinkle eyes right now. I ought to bring you in the motherfucking camera. Look, my partner, fucking DJ, he beat me and did some little pool shit last night. On God, I'm finna kick the shit out of him. I'm finna kick the drawers in his ass tonight.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, like, you gonna be so surprised that how I just be hitting them angles, cause I was good in geometry.
You were never good in fucking geometry.
Ooh.
Ain't no way you were good in
Man,
geometry,
look,
bro.
you don't see the way I shoot that ball?
Now you can shoot the basketball.
That's geometry.
That shit don't got nothing to do with geometry.
Why don't?
It's just skill.
Oh man, you gotta have angles though.
So it's a certain angle.
Got to make jump shots.
Show me that.
What you mean?
Like you on some lethal shooter shit?
Type shit.
Show me that.
I bet.
I
need one more fan. We'll be straight.
You on that bullshit. What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Eastside JP. This is another episode of the Shoebox Money Podcast. Today we got one of the biggest influencers, content creators, you know what I'm saying? Comedians, all in one in the city. We got my boy Big Pistol Starter. We went from Lil Pistol Starter to Big Pistol. We're gonna get into that. We got Big Pistol Starter, you know what I'm saying, on this motherfucker today, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for coming out. How you feeling today, fam?
Man, chilling. It's heat a motherfucker outside, boy. Whew.
Yeah. Funny as hell.
Nah, for real.
It's a motherfucker, ain't it? We just gonna jump straight into it though. Tell me like how was your childhood, bro? How was your upbringing like?
Man,
you always been funny?
Man, always, bro. Like I used to get kicked out of the classroom all the time, and
on some clown shit.
But it was so funny. I wouldn't even be saying it. I'd just be laughing, and I make everybody else laugh out my laugh, and it just like. And then I used to make folks laugh before practice and shit, cause I used to hoop. But I ain't gonna lie though, Memphis made me who I am for sure. I can't lie.
When you say Memphis made you, you know what I'm saying, who you are, like what you mean by that? What you go through? What you go through in Memphis that molded you?
So, I didn't like to check like that because I'm a good person, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, you have to know how to do this shit and fight. So it's just like...
You gotta know how to check and fight.
Exactly. Because it's like, when you get real good at checking, now you gonna run into them niggas that can't check like you.
And now they wanna fight.
Exactly. So it's just like, what I had to do, I had to learn both. But see, even when I started checking, my style of checking is different. Like,
what's your style? Show like. All
right, say you ain't the tallest person in the world.
No, don't demonstrate on me.
Okay.
Don't demonstrate on me.
Well, let me use one real quick. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So just like, instead of
I
me
ain't the tallest person in the world. Go ahead.
Say I be like, instead of like Memphis nigga be like, man, short ass nigga, you know. I would have said, so how does it feel to have never gotten on a roller coaster? Like some shit like that. You know, that's how I go with the shit, you know. But it be ways that I do it, you know what I'm saying? So I got a different method of checking.
Yeah. Like when was it that you like discovered like, man, I'm funny, like niggas can't fuck with me in this checking shit? Like, was it in high school, middle school? Like,
But I'm gonna be honest, bro, I ain't really get cold at checking till probably I was like 29, 30. I was checking, but like actually cold, like right now, I can go versus anybody. I might lose,
but you'll go.
I'ma go, for sure.
Okay, then.
I can go.
All right, so before you was doing, cause you know this is a Shoebox Money Podcast. Everybody want to know, you know, how you make your money, what you was doing before you started making your money. Before you got into this, like, what you was doing? Like, was you working a job? Was you hustling? What was you?
Man, I was delivering packages, bro. Working at the factory.
What factory?
Man, McKesson. You ever heard of McKesson?
Oh, yeah, I heard McKesson.
I hated that shit. Them folks used to say no phones and shit on the floor. What the fuck you mean? I can't listen to no music. I ain't no fucking slave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I eventually quit that hoe. Man, I started delivering packages and I was going through a heartbreak at the same time. So I was losing hella weight. You know what I'm saying?
Who broke your heart? Nah,
Nah.
who broke your heart? Like, what you mean? What you go through, bro?
Man, I just went through her phone. That's what I went through. Yeah, I went through her phone. I ain't gonna lie.
What you see?
I had just seen enough to lose weight. Yeah, I had seen enough to lose weight. I really, I ain't gonna lie, like when I went through her phone, I thought about putting on a wig and beating her ass. You know, but I was like, nah, I'm just go on about my business, man.
You thought about putting on a wig, beating that ass, man. You funny as a motherfucker. So, you went from a kissing to when did you start picking this up? Like,
So I've been doing comedy for about 8 years, 8, 9 years. And you know, I'm just a firm believer of consistency. You know what I'm saying? Even with basketball, like people don't know what I did. I like when I used to didn't get in the games and shit, I used to go to the gym and hoop after. You know, like, I done got cut from the team. I done cried, went through shit, but I always use that energy towards my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do is when somebody says something disrespectful to me or make me mad, I put my energy towards my craft. Cause
you used it as fuel to your fire.
it's just like, why would I let you get me out of my element? I'd be like, bet. So then what I do is I put my energy towards my craft or coming up with new ideas. Or even a skit. That's how I come up with my shit.
It's tough.
And it's like, the reason why my skits do what they do is because I be super relatable. You know what I'm saying? And I see some shit and I be like, ooh. I'm talking about some real life shit be going on.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, ooh, I got a skit.
Yeah.
Every time.
Soon as you see some shit, like you know how to make it into.
I'm talking about it's just God given. Like people be asking me how it come. It's just God given. Like for real, it's just God. Like no cap. Like that's why I praise Him. You know what I'm saying, to the utmost high. You know, and I'm thankful and humble. You know, I seen niggas get humble. I'ma forever stay humble, but know my worth.
So you say you've been doing comedy for like 7, 8 years, but when everybody started catching on?
I ain't gonna lie, when I started doing the podcast, when people saying how naturally funny I am, cause you know, the skits and shit.
It look like you don't be trying.
Oh no. It's just like I don't try to be funny, you know. I just be saying shit, and it's just like I say what people think, you know, and it's just like, or I just say some, you know, off the wall shit, like, you know, like right now, shit, I wouldn't mind getting some pussy, you know, type shit. You know. I know that's random, but it's just something I want right now. But you know,
funny as a motherfucker.
I wait though. I wait.
With the content creating shit, you know what I'm saying? You say you've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, 7, 8 years. People really just caught on, you know what I'm saying, to when you was doing a podcast. Like around the time you started doing the podcast, like what was you doing? Like was you working? Was you hustling? Like what
Yeah, I was working at AT&T. I ain't gonna lie, I was making straight money at that hoe too, no cap.
Yeah.
AT&T was
people
super
person.
Hell yeah, and that's how I was getting my sales off, making people laugh. Yeah. Like even the mean people, I was making them laugh. So it's just like
real gift.
Man, I'm talking about for real, bro. Like, and it's just like it's always been in me. I just, you know, and that's what I was gonna say too. Like that's when I realized I was really funny. We was in college. I graduated MTSU. Okay. 2016.
I know. What you go to college for? Like, what was your major? What was your minor?
Community public health, and my minor was healthcare service.
Okay.
Yeah. So I graduated there. Then and one day all my partners, we was just had like a little set at the crib. I had everybody on the floor crying, laughing.
Dying laugh.
Nigga pulled me to the side. He said, "Hey, bro, you need to take this shit for real, bro. Like,
you
take this shit serious." And you know, you usually don't find yourself till you about 26, 27, like for real. And I did a little bit before then. I was still doing little skits, but I started really going hard. And like I said, what energy you put in, you're gonna get out. So it's like, a lot of people think I just popped up overnight. And hell no. I was in there grinding for real.
Yeah. You was work grinding like?
Oh, I was doing skits. I was doing stand-up. You know, I had opened up for Mike Epps at Chuckles, Lavelle Crawford. I actually just opened up at the One and Ones tour.
I ain't know none of this shit. Like I ain't know you opened up for Lavelle Crawford and Mike Epps.
Yeah.
So like before even before we even like the internet got a hold of you and was like you had been. That's why the shit took out so fast because you been perfecting your craft.
Mm-hmm.
You been perfecting your craft.
And it was just like the right situation. Cause me, I'm big on capitalizing off of every situation. Like, just like, man, if I do something with a rapper, if I do something with a comedian, I gotta make it count. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I was at the FedEx Forum. I don't know if you seen. I was hooping during halftime versus Lil Nachos. Memphis Grizzlies be having the Lil Nachos dressed up, you know.
Yeah.
And I had went ham. I had made overtime. And what's the other app? House of Hoops.
Okay.
I went ham, and I was hooping with a girl ball. God he just got me in his hands, like, for real. So it's just like, you know, stuff I went through, and I was just like, damn. I'm like, am I gonna keep going through this shit? And it's just like now, everybody treat me like it's my birthday, and like, not on no cocky shit. Now, you know, like, people be thinking I'm just Memphis famous, bro. I be going to Dallas,
Everybody be knowing you.
Houston. Like, I'm talking about niggas stopping in traffic to take pictures with me, you know. And I'm so thankful for it. Like, but I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I don't like when people ask to take pictures with me while I'm losing at the casino. That pisses me off. That shit pisses me off.
So if you winning though.
Oh, if I'm winning.
Yeah.
But when I'm losing, hey, bro, not right now. Just give me about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Don't touch me.
So like when you come up with the idea, like, man, you know, I got a gift. I'm finna try to turn this shit into some money. I'm finna try to make this shit work for me.
I always knew once I first started, but it was probably around 2018. Cause I used to throw my own shows in Memphis, and I used to pack them out. Like I got real talk, like, videos of me packing my shows out. But I was preparing like probably like a month or two in advance. And, you know, like, I used to go out, ask the people, do they want to come to my shows? I was out like asking random people, do y'all want to come to, you know, like, real talk.
Putting
like,
the footwork, putting the groundwork in, and shit that matter.
Shoebox flow for real.
Yeah. With you building your own, you know what I'm saying, your own platform, and you becoming the person that you became, did you have to invest your own money into like building your platform, or was it just investing your time?
It was a little bit of both, but it was more so time because, you know, I did a lot of shit for free. You know, a lot of shit, like, and it came to a point where my shit was going so viral, shit, I could start charging, you know. It's so funny. I remember 10,000 views was a lot of views to me.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
Still a lot to some people.
And it is.
Yeah.
It is. That, cause I don't know 10,000 people.
Exactly.
So that's how I look at shit. Like,
yeah.
And the dude told me this a long time ago when I had first started and my shit wasn't doing what it was doing. He said, no matter if you get one more viewer or one more like than your last video, that's one more person. And when he told me that, I stuck with it. And I just kept going, you know. And like I said, God just blessed the nigga, man. And, you know what I mean?
I just want y'all to like take a minute, you know what I'm saying, to just recognize like what he just said, you know what I'm saying, and what he just broke down. Like, it's not always about the money. It's not always about the money, you know what I'm saying? He found something he was good at. Somebody told him he had a gift in college, you know what I'm saying? And he been using it, you know what I'm saying, all this old time, and he ain't never really, like, he wasn't making no money off of it at first. He was doing it because it's something that he loved to do. And that's what we always talk about. That's what the shoebox money is all about. Like, you put money in the shoebox to invest into, you know, whatever you want to invest in, but ultimately, you know what I'm saying, we want you to find something that you love to do, something that you passionate about. And when you working in the beginning, when you grind, don't always grind for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, grind because it's something that you love to do. Grind because, you know what I'm saying, it make other people feel good. You put a smile on other people's face. You make other people happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and eventually, the money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. Right or wrong?
No, for sure. Especially like when you really love to do it, because it's just like, when you doing shit for money, it ain't gonna never last long. It's just not. Like, and with me, it's just like, I'm more so of manifestation than being optimistic.
Okay.
And it's just like, and if you ain't putting no action behind your manifestation and prayer, it ain't gonna work. So it's just like,
faith without work is dead.
If you gonna pray all day and pray and just think it's gonna come out the sky, it's not gonna happen. But when you pray and you put action behind that prayer, It may not work tomorrow, it may not work in 5 years. But if you really love it, you put all that into it, it's just gonna fall down on you.
And we can just go back. We can go back to everything that you've been saying in this interview, and it proves that to be true because, like you said, you was in college making people laugh. You threw your own shows. You make people laugh, pack them motherfuckers out, but people still want to, like, it was a lot of people that don't want aware of who you was, and you want to get what you was supposed to be getting at this shit, but you stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you love it. And then you end up, you know, man, taking the internet by storm. I'm talking about the shit happened for you so fast, but like, and there's something else I want y'all to realize, like, it might seem like it happened fast for him, like he just blew up over the course of a year, 2 years, like, but I ain't, like, you listen to his story, like, he been making people laugh and perfecting his craft for the last damn, I don't know how many years. Something I want to ask you, like, I see you just recently changed your name to Big Pistol Starter. Like, what made you go from Lil Pistol Starter to Big Pistol Starter? Like, what you just doing big shit? And like, how that come about?
Yeah, and you know, it was a form of like me reinventing myself and getting organized, you know what I'm saying? So every time I change my name, I elevate, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's a relationship or a job, I always get something better. So it's just like, let me change this. Let me get organized and learn from my last situation and go the big way.
Okay. Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I fuck
play
with it.
chess, not checkers.
Play chess, not checkers.
Type shit. I like checkers though, I ain't gonna lie.
You like checkers?
I be playing checkers.
You don't know how to play chess?
Nah, I feel like you'll kick my ass. But when I learn though, I'm
Yeah.
on your ass.
Now we're gonna go shoot pool tonight, see what you do.
You know, I'm telling
We're
you.
gonna go shoot pool tonight, see
I'm
what you do.
telling you, him and him, they through. For real, all y'all through.
Like, what was your, since you've been doing this, what you feel like your biggest moment was?
The double mask for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, one day, I was just sitting thinking, because everybody always asked me to take off the mask. I said, ooh, I'm gonna have on 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have on 2. I'm gonna fuck them up.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. I was about to tell them before the set. But I said, nah, I'm gonna make a surprise.
You gonna fuck them up too.
The last people I was working with, I was like, hey, I'm gonna have on 2 masks. I'm gonna ask for 1,000. You had 1,000 ready. Bam. They're like, take the mask off. I said, I need $1,000. He gave me $1,000. I said, you gotta do it for the people. Take the mask off. I had another one. Everybody was like, what the fuck? It was like, what did this man, what? To this day, everybody asks me how many masks I got on. To this day.
Yeah.
And that shit happened last year.
Yeah.
I ain't done a podcast in a year. They still talking about it. That's why I know God just blessed me with the talents he gave me. For real.
It's just the ideas, you know what I'm saying?
And it's about taking the risk too. Because I didn't know that was going to be funny.
It could have went wrong.
Exactly. They would have been like, what the fuck? This man lame as hell. But the whole time, folks fell on the ground. Because see, I know shit funny is when people put 10 to 12 laughing emojis. That's when I know it's funny.
Yeah.
Because that's what I look at. Like, I look at them comments and them shares. I don't give a fuck about the likes. I care about them comments and them shares.
And I just want to elaborate. On that real quick because everything ain't about, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't about money. Like you was talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing what you love to do and eventually it turns into money. And everything ain't about money, but it's like every game require, you know what I'm saying, the same thing. Like you still had to take risks. Even though no money wasn't involved, you know what I'm saying, you had to take a risk on your reputation. It's ultimately your reputation is what getting you paid. And you had to risk your whole reputation, you know what I'm saying, just let me put a double, let me go double mask, you know what I'm saying? And see if they gonna fuck with it. See if they gonna like that. See if it's gonna make sense to them. You know what I'm saying? You put your reputation on the line. But back to the podcast, Shoebox Money, what a lot of people want to know is, you know what I'm saying, the content creating and like bringing money out of it, like turning it, you know what I'm saying, turning it into money. Like you being yourself, like how you ultimately like turn it into money and start making it work for you.
Man, really just, you know, being relatable in the skits or what is it called? Or promoting something for somebody's business.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's just like, say if somebody want me to promote a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a relatable video in the restaurant. So it'll benefit everybody. Cause it's like if somebody pays me for whatever, I'm gonna give them what I would do if it was just me by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna actually go even harder. Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna let y'all down. I don't wanna let myself down. So it's just like, I'm big on just, you know what I'm saying, perfecting my craft as much as possible. Like, I don't like to force nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I can't fit the shoe, I'm gonna just wait and get some more money and get my right size. You know what I'm saying? Patience is key, and a lot of people don't have that. And then it's just like, even if I don't get the money that I feel like I deserve, it's more than what I would get at a regular job. And it's a blessing because it's just like, people don't people don't understand, bro. Like, you ain't gonna always get what you want, but eventually you are. You know what I'm saying? If you putting everything into it, cause it's just like, bro, with comedy, bro, like, you need it everywhere. Like, everybody uses comedy, like in life insurance commercials, any type of thing to get sales, they use comedy. So it's just like, that's how powerful it is. And I know that how powerful it is because I have the power to change people's days around. Like,
And I want to speak on it because we've been talking about that, like, interview. You know what I'm saying? At the interview, like, when you seeing a problem or something that's needed and you becoming that solution. All these different people want to use you, you know what I'm saying, for promotion. Cause you can make people laugh, you can make people feel good, like, and you doing it, make people want to come spend money with different businesses. And even though you in entertainment, it's like you hustling, you finding a way. You done hustle so hard you ain't even gotta find a way, but people finding you, people finding what they need. You becoming what people need. Like, you becoming, you know what I'm saying, a face. You building this platform, you building this, and I'm a firm believer. Me personally, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm at my best when I'm helping other people.
yeah,
You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
And I love doing that, bro. Like, that puts a smile on my face, and it's just like, I've helped so many people that I don't even keep up with this shit because I be doing it out of here.
At the heart.
You know what I'm saying? But it be like, them same people remember what they did for me, and I'm just be like, throwing it in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my nigga told me the realest shit ever. He said, if they can't use you, you useless. So when he said that, I said, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, like, it ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with using each other. I got a saying, like, I can use you, you can use me. Just don't misuse me. You know what I'm saying? I won't misuse you.
I feel
Like,
that.
we should be able to use each other. You know what I'm saying? And rub off each other, like.
Facts. And that's the thing too, like, bro, I be having so many ideas, even out far from just comedy. I just done been through so much things and seen things and just try to be different. I don't even try to be different. I just always have been different.
You
Like,
just genuinely are different.
bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, bro. I don't even like attention. It's just it always happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I was in school, like, I didn't do shit to fit in. It used to be some people said I was weird, but everybody loved me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say this, like, and people may take this the wrong way. I don't give a fuck though, but like, I'm that nigga. Mm-hmm. And when I say I'm that nigga, I don't mean I'm better than no man. I'm just the best version of myself.
Yeah.
And people get that misconfused, and a lot of people don't like your confidence.
It make them feel small because they insecure.
That's why I don't really say nothing all the time, because it ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, my actions speak louder than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on that, bro. And it's just like, when I walk in the room, you know what I'm saying, it's utmost respect, good energy, you know. I done heard people say, man, I was having a bad day, bro. I seen you, I'm straight. And I'm like, damn.
There's power, there's influence.
Bro, and I love that type of power.
Yeah.
That's the power I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I love that type. I love that I got to where I could change your day around, for real.
Man, you ever had, like, a point in doing this shit, like, you on your journey where you was just like, man, you know, fuck this shit. I don't even want to do this shit no more. It ain't worth it. It ain't making sense.
I did that in the beginning. Probably my second or third year in. I was like, man, fuck this shit. Man, I did a video. Hell, it had 100,000 views. That was a lot. That was a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't getting that at all. I'm like, Oh, God want me to keep going.
Yeah.
That's all that is. And, man, I ain't never looked back since.
But yeah, like we saying, like this is, you know what I'm saying, the Shoebox Money podcast, and that's my people want to know. They want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, how you make your money. If they was to get into it, like what some tips and shit they can use. So like, how do content creators and comedians like how do you make your money?
Well, I got an OnlyFans. No, I'm just playing. But you know, like social media, like TikTok, Facebook, you know.
You get paid from all them social medias?
And what's the other ones?
Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube. And that's and you get paid, but sometimes a nigga don't even get paid all the way because they'll flag it,
Yeah.
you know, shit like that, you know. So then it'll be times where somebody, like I said, book me for promotion at a restaurant, promotion on the page, promotion on the story, and then I was like, I'm gonna tell you one thing I ain't sold. I'm really bullshit. Is the fucking mask. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't sold not one mask, and everybody wearing them hoes in the fucking summer.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm finna come out with them, and I have a clothing line too. And
I bought a shirt from you before.
Yeah. You fuck with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wore it.
Why ain't wear it today?
I ain't get one at the time. But
Shit.
I had the shirt on with the G, took a picture in there and everything. I fuck with you, show major support.
Man, I appreciate
Hollywood,
that.
you know, black, white, and red.
Oh yeah. I got some new joints. Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh yeah. So the name of my clothing line is Professional Popper.
Okay.
Basically mean like you popping it professionally.
Yeah.
And my shirts say bet on me. And then on the back is like some casino shit. I'm gonna show you. I meant to bring it in here, but you know.
I just wanna focus. I just want people to realize, like, you know what I'm saying, you was doing one thing, you know what I'm saying, like you did your comedy, your content, you figured out how to turn it into money. And then after you did that, you know what I'm saying, you started your own clothing line. Like once you start things, you know what I'm saying, once you got that drive, that motivation, you know what I'm saying, you start one thing, it's easy to get something else started, you know what I'm saying. He did it and he keep it going and keeping it consistent. Man, what I wanna ask you, like, is if you had, man, one piece of advice for anybody that's trying to do what you trying to do, you know what I'm saying, trying to, like, what you would tell them?
Man, never give up and don't tell people your dreams because they're not gonna see what you see. And that's understandable. Like, you know, people may see the Nike factory as their future. You know what I'm saying? I seen comedy, you know what I'm saying? Even though in the beginning folks was telling me you bullshitting, you ain't funny, you know what I'm saying, trying to down me, but I knew what I was capable of, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like, I know who I am, but they don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people jump in and out of trying shit like, motherfucker try beauty supply store, don't work for 2 years. Try to this business don't work for 2 years. And it's just like you gotta go through the bumps, the potholes, the traffic. You gotta go through that shit. It's gonna make you stronger. It's just like I done been on stage where people didn't laugh at my joke. It wasn't because I wasn't funny, it was because I wasn't organized or I was overthinking. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta fall on your face. You gotta be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of life. And I'm cool with being embarrassed, but is you cool with being embarrassed? You know what I'm saying? Not you just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take shit to the chin a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when it's my turn to hit in the chin, it's going to count.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's been another great interview. You know what I'm saying? Shoebox Money Podcast. My guy, Big Pistol Starter. That what he going by now. Big Pistol Starter. No more of that little shit, man. Appreciate you coming out. Kept your word, did what you said you was gonna do, man.
And kick your ass in pool.
We doing it tonight for sure.
Hey, I'm waiting on you.
Pool hall in the casino.
Yeah, casino. I didn't want to get that on tape. I told people I wasn't gambling no more.
Pool hall.
Yeah, pool hall.
Appreciate you, family.
Nah, for sure, bro.
All right.
Love, bro.
Love.